Yo Yamamo Aqua Bastron Koso Ebe POG Media so Mistress Afenyo and our back as a video so obe subscribe na wa like jumedie no e dia ma share jumedie no na ma afoforo enso ensa inka be kindly click on the notification bell no so send be the news be out platform no so a wonso wo hunu de airco ene de ba yenko yensem ne fansam dodo na no embre wa ye bo e de ewura enra budget ni mu nsensem na we ene eye chese one of eye NDC eye communicators or the ababa to just share Ato.F eye nadam for pa ne eye ye kan say Afenyo markings na wabona basu yi pa na osi obenyampo no na Afenyo markings benyane nanka owo eye NPP nanka o die NPP mo akotene pa ya chese o de nsem bebre eto dwa yenko ne konkwete ye nsem a odonyamfo edi tuja.
I'm telling you.
No, it's good. You
yes. So it's painful. Say ye kita jumpa. Ye di aba. Ye pese ye di bo man. Oh, Ghana city no. I pick it. It is city no. I pick it. What you say? Like, I've always been saying this thing. Oh, Bogabi. It's not for nothing they worked out. Once Ato.F cracked his brain 3 days ago to put this thing together without sleeping. Ato.F forcing to make the economy work. The lazy ones, they were asleep at the time.
Your friend.
So yes, he's your friend. Look at what he did. He left. Afenyo Market left the chamber. It's your friend. He left the chamber with his people. Look at what they did. Once Ato was forcing, not sleeping to make the economy work and bring us today. He walked out. Listen to his name. So he walked out to go and mark what Ato was reading. So every statement Ato made, he will critically look at it. Hey, we were just over 10. It will be better. Mami money one ever them when you tell over 10 Ato is doing well ohunu bejoma ohunu do Ato opena sama see he's fascinated by what Ato.F is doing the economy because they wonder about what they heard all the history about economics, all the theory about economics, nothing changed.
They couldn't turn
things around. So I see that Afenyo Market no Otunu Ato show the side to say Ato is working. Onyayanka Ato is in their party trying to change things. I don't want to hear Bawumia talking about the economy again. I don't want to hear Bawumia saying that he wants to be president again through the economy. With what Ato.F is doing, we the NDC have even said that we are bringing Ato.F in to be president. I'm asking you.
No.
What? So look, Mugabe, let me mention some of the projects. If you are constructing a bridge over the Volivo River, then I don't know what kind of president you are. We have to clap for you till morning. And there's clearance. So when you're there's clearance. IMF, how much so they have told them what they are going to do, and they'll be specific about their projects. When they'll not let the money leak out so that it will cause inflation. It will go into the projects and see the project to its final conclusion and commission for the people to use. That's the kind of difference between Ato.F and Kenuforiata. What I say, somebody who is reflective is Ato.F. Somebody who is a nationalist is Ato.F. But
I like just the position you are undertaking, but Mipacho, don't ever compare Ato to that man. Never.
No. What are you saying? I'm not saying. No.
It's an insult. It's an insult.
Listen, I beg you. You get my argument clear.
I want you.
Do you know why I mentioned this thing?
Don't.
Do you know why I mentioned this?
Don't even associate him.
I'm telling you the difference between an Azar finance minister and a genuine finance minister.
And people don't even want to hear his.
Listen, Mugabe, yes, because
it's very insulting.
He's an investment banker who should have invested our money properly when he was made finance minister. He rather came to discipline our money. You understand?
Don't give him that title. He's a self-acclaimed
investment banker. I'll give it to you.
Platform.
Mugabe, I'm saying that let me learn so that people will not say I'm a supporter of Kenuforiata. Me, I want him arrested and brought to book. Have you forgotten? Me and Mr. Nelson, I want him arrested. Even if you cannot catch him, catch his wife.
That's perfect.
Catch Chirobi on the field, remember? Somebody who was an investment banker. That's all. By now should have been frozen. The wife, no question baby. The be about see and the baby the baby who sell money to see. Look, that's why I'm saying that I would not compare oranges with apples. Yes. And what Ato.F has done has shown a clear difference between how to manage an economy effectively in a third world African environment. You do things right. You put your things right as you have seen it. You will not lie. You will be faithful to the people and citizens of the country. And you deal with them as you receive their resources. Invest it properly into a transformational cycle so that everybody in the rural areas, in the urban areas, those who want to access education, those who want to access healthcare, those who want to travel on good roads will have the opportunity to travel on it. 8 years. When to me I'm fine yeshi. Now be about 7 months not be ready budgeter. Now my work out. Like I told you, I'm not I'm not surprised at all because the person who leads that pack, why you know examiner markings. They be out there, no pay, no wafape, no marking.
Young center hall on the budget now. I think say Fakakraka home. We have few minutes to go.
Mugabe, projects now are buying no. But it says
6 minutes.
Stika say we are not doing payments.
Say la can say.
Yeah, but some more can say any payments. No, government is not spending. And you know correct. Government is indeed spending. Me dey me yano cry and say payments we are by. Omu dodo na omu contractors ejuma omu ye. Any etu omu ka.
This month ending we try contractors.
Omu anka omu no omu buye di eni gumu 8 years. Omu try contractors ni bebre ka. Bebre 8 years. Bebre ewu omu see school down no near the SHS. Bebre ekwan ko for mu ye kwan. They didn't pay them. They didn't pay them
since March 2024. Contractor oye adwuma wo nsama mkweso March 2024
your man is kada
entina na me amenu akuma nana ya kese mu ene odi ahinkan so mkoye sa demonstration na me say na Akuffo Addo so no free March be December na election year no
where were you people
na monkwa na so ana yes you na mkwa no so bi
so you look at government projects, it cuts across. Education. If it comes to education, they are talking about the establishment of the University of Environment and Sustainable Development in Bunsu, establishment of 9 state-of-the-art technical and vocational training centers, expansion of and development of existing secondary schools, and integrated e-learning laboratories. Education, Gwenio. Do you know the transformation it will bring to our society? Many rural areas that need secondary schools and need these technical and vocational centers, 9 are going to come across the whole nation. 6 regions now at TNO. Need vocational schools. So this one, state of the art. And these projects, they have been sanctioned by the IMF. Also, you are on an IMF program. Most of the time, your hands are tied. But these ones, they have been submitted and discussed with the IMF, and they have agreed that we go ahead with these projects. In this Sikana already, you look at the markets. You see the Kumasi Central Market Phase 2, the construction of the Takrady Market. So, they'll get somewhere when they go to the market to sell our wares, somewhere to sit, somewhere proper, better environment that I call their office, which is better than what they are occupying now. So it's transformationally related to what our women are doing in the market. Then you take other things like roads. Look at the bridge over the Volivo River. Volivo no aims are from side, It is very difficult to cross because I say former President Rawlings it is so. Now omu took on Friday be na boat ni sink na nipa ewu yenya senketwa. I'm happy today say there's a new bridge across the Volta River at Volivo. Iti se mutu ba ko nu kra the efa enumbo so no. Adomino mutu mukra you can go and still use the Volivo bridge to get across the Volta Lake and get to the other side. As I see bebre wo ho in Sasimu Noria, if you want agriculture, you go over that bridge. Open Munam. Look at the Volta. You think JM is doing this thing for nothing? That is why he talked about the Volta River Corridor Development Project. When you were talking about some of his projects, you said that the interchange didn't come with only schools, didn't come with only roads. The bridge.
You didn't come with only the bridge, but you had schools, you had market centers, you have hospitals. Do you know why? Professor Mill sent him to Senegal to go and study the African Development Bank and Adisena about the corridor development projects. That is why I told you he's a master apprentice of when it comes to corridor development. In this Volivo project you are seeing, it will not only be the bridge. You will see adjoining projects aligned to it. Hospitals, clinics. It's not market centers. You understand? Even where there's a lot of fishing along that route. So you see fishing sheds will come up. So that those who work along, who will not be able to buy a car and drive over the bridge, will have other things, schools, affiliated schools associated with it. Their children can attend those schools. You understand? Hospitals, their children can seek medical care. They themselves can seek medical care. So this is a corridor development approach. Accident between they have to go to school along the road. So when you bring these schools up, you bring the hospitals up along the road, you bring the market centers, you put meaning
to the development project. And
solving
yes, so that's what I'm talking about. This is not. You talked about the Tema Motorway Roundabout. That's roads. Construction of the Tema Aflawo Road project, phase 1. Then the construction of 14 pedestrian bridges across the whole country. Then the Kumasi roads and
grants.
Yes, power grants. So you think that Kwame Nkrumah time power grants, you know. That you to me interchange, you know. This secondary township roads. I come and here this project and that it has been sanctioned. When Basso, the contractor should get ready. Mugabe a contractor, at least a contractor. Dust off your and then go and when you get the contract, do the work for government to succeed so that we see it. Hire contractors. So I'm encouraging many young people to step up. Yes, they took bank loans and other things. Yes, they didn't pay them in the past 8 years. Yes, they had to sell property, sell their cars and other things in order to catch up on some of these things. Mr. Look, Obechebi phase 2. What you say? Look at the Tema interchange. The over Tema no. Also we. It's so empty scanasa. And on free.
Yo guso a utie age media na list over and ababesum no so an interesting submission etudwa about this budget na chese enya agro o kan sem bebre elfa NPP amanyuku no mesrem before say ebuka akoti and subscribe, like it media and share na for friends so and can be kindly click on the notification bell so send be the news be at the platform so I want so well who the air call and the by young call near Conco G list over in Chemua or the buy.
The Madiano, you go and check the testing in Guardian. And then if I adding, Utiase, the Fako, a new place, Tono. Yes, acquiring your Mugabe, talk about it. Let them do it so that you'll be driving on good roads. Your cars and your tires will not spoil any. Mimi Danyamiasi, look at the water supply project in Secondary Takradi. Secondary Takradi for insure. Chale Mugabe insure WhatsApp. Almost the same. So change the water will show. What you say? The water will show. PTC run about interchange. Takradi Addo, the best comes from the west. Almost to Majaje Mududo. You have oil. You have gold. Look at the timber resources that come from the western region. Look at the soils, the cocoa that comes from the western region. So for me to do anything in the western region is big for me. Anything you take to the western region for me as a person, a student of politics, I'm happy because they deserve better. Until you can see that is coming up with the power grant interchange in Secondary Takradi, many more. The Secondary Takradi water supply system is also coming up. Then Otunfo also the modernization of the Konfanochi teaching hospital is also coming up. You understand? The construction of the Tema Central Medical Stores, a sheet that no, I feel na yenye sika ye kwako constructing. This is not when you loto. That's what I'm talking about. So this is a focused government. This is somebody who has direction. Mugabe, you think it's easy to be in opposition for 8 years? He didn't travel outside though. He stayed there every day. He took notes. He was learning every day at every turn of the corner. So he prepared himself. You see, even former Prime Minister, Nanado Prime Minister, who friends say, on one side to the new that John Mahama is the most prepared president of the Fourth Republic.
I think, sir, there are times I was saying, yes, sit around one table near defining what really nation building is. I think say you can't politics now. I'm out for you almost say I say let's just be politicking.
Yeah.
But so how is self-explanatory with the Chi language. Among yourself to your mind and a year building. What you say?
Let's say it again.
Among yourself. Among yourself. What you say?
Yeah.
So say your mind here dear. Na enye party keke. And we be feel say or ye ne party. Nti or some ne party keke. Na say your mind adwuma na yesi ye be ya. I don't see. That's why I'm angered by their behavior. You see, and yes, I'm free. They were up to anything of national importance.
Oh, now only maybe I'm going. Omoko, the dean of diplomatic corps.
Sir.
So Omoko presented petition. Say Yabunko for Ablekumanov.
Okay.
So sometimes when I mention that someone is a fool, it's not as if
you're using bad words.
It's not bad. It's to tell Akwala Awo say don't learn that foolish behavior.
Bacho Tiwi.
Don't learn that.
If you answer the NPP for me, NPP now come. Read my lips. NPP. If you answer, open me the couple. Jimmy pa. Jimmy book. NPP for book we will stay in opposition forever. Jimmy NPP for Jimmy. You will be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. If you answer the NPP for me the couple. NPP now come. Read my lips. NPP. If you answer, open me the
Kennedy,
Read my lips. Listen reading your lips, indeed.
So you see, there are only two things in this world of anything. Your papa, your bonnet, your nyansa, your Jimmy.
Yeah.
The way Jimmy is no Jimmy.
Jimmy, I said you can say Suku and Pepe Jimmy.
Yeah. So long as you are fool, you're fool.
And yes, only MP to Jimmy. There be an Kabida. MP to Jimmy.
Jimmy in the bluff when they are fool.
I'm
only fool. So
and I don't want to retract as a Mokre. Never.
I've heard them.
Maintain the show to fall from Tete. Oh, because a Nippon, you when we are here. Say, you were back what Giants and Wakasa, me Giants and Makasa. What Jimmy? Your mama, Namwe. Because we Jimmy Pe. One can you. A man for Beko social media, one who said your Mahama, Sebi, one who's soon as soon poke house with Jimino. Will be a bit what you saw me.
But to Simbi.
Because onim nyansa. Tie onim nyansa. Enye nyansa ni se masori anopa masha atare abotai abenyoya na bite. Nyansa ne bukrata so. Edi ntini ato abayi pani so obedi e man nim. Se obema manfo ho ahenha wo mo. What Bobo projects ni bi? It's just a few.
Yeah.
Many more. I say construction of new bridge on the Uti River at Dambai. Rehabilitation of Wa Han Road. Upgrading of Tulu Hamle Road. Upgrading of Tulu Han Laura Road. Recreation of Navombo Tulu Road. Rehabilitation of Techiman Nkosian Wenchi Road.
So these are
rehabilitation of these are road projects.
Many more.
And many 32 on the list. 32.
Connecting Ghana.
Mr. Sesi Kabe na Akuffo do di judge Mahama o dey be sanyoma we. Ni ho.
Adwin papa.
Wo bo man no kro no wo bo man no. Obi be ni yie sabi yakuma pa. Adi sumai pa. Ani obrasia e be sum ne man a. Wo na wo kronfo ye pe wache wo no. Adi ya, na me work it out na any news. Na me say adi papa we.
Budget ya present.
Adi papa we. Wo krampo na make krampo no so ni fafo enye se wo ni mu a etosi
omusori amomo
ni wo ni mu no entosi Ghana fo atoaba e di akire mu kwasiafo nyansa esumu su nyansa
very well listen
because senta obetime su nyansa fi de Ghana fo ye ni mu a omo pese omo kire se mu NPP fo kra ye yam wo yama ye se mu
we don't need them
very well etino yama NDC a majority a overwhelming 2/3 decide for us.
Dear Daya Koson ya ne pitiri aha ene nsem no ebeboaye na yede aye de yede asinyame sham so wa hwedwumedie no ebisi ese monka no nche wa him on subscribe like dwumedie no share na ma for friends and can be kindly click on the notification bell no so send be ya yede any news be at platform no so awon so ho de air call ene de eba nsem no yem fancy a ne fa dodo na ambro echi Akroma